Hello everyone, Bertina Amy here, and welcome to my channel. So today I thought I would try something a little bit different as far as my videos are concerned, and I thought I'd introduce to you, as part of my Altered Art Doll series, my very first official attempt back from 2017. So I am backtracking here quite a bit of years. You may recognize this character from a very famous author of series, and while I don't promote that author per se, I have a very strong hold on the series, and I will get into that a little bit later, possibly in this video, but if not, I'm willing to answer questions in the comments below. However, for those that are still fans of the Wizarding World, I thought it'd be fun to show you my attempt at a altered doll inspired by that. It's also inspired by another film. Let me know in the comments below if you can guess what film it is, if you even know what it is. I will give you a heads up though, you could probably tell that stuff has started to deteriorate. I'm not sure why. It's probably because it is of faux quality of, well, it is faux leather. It's not real leather anyways. And it's just disappointing because, frankly, I when I made this, I was attempting to be a part of, or at least submit this piece as part of a art contest at a local library back at the time where I lived. And in any case, I will show photos of how it turned out in the process of everything. So this is not a DIY tutorial. It's more of a, I mean, I could do tutorials. Let me know if you want to see that in the comments below. I don't know that I'm going to recreate this, mainly because this did not hold up as well. I don't know why it's so bad, because this is faux leather as well, and yet it's not peeling like this one is. Maybe this one doesn't withstand different temperatures it's been in. I have no clue. Let me know if you have an idea in the comments below. But all the handmade work done to this without a sewing machine at the time, this took like 3 weeks to create, just so you know. And so I was really proud of this. So to see it deteriorate like this is really disappointing and upsetting, even though I could recreate it all over again. I will say, like, I don't, if you ask me if I'm a professional seamstress, I would tell you absolutely not. But I managed to make it all work. This gray piece obviously is not his outfit. It is actually from a different altered doll. I am doing a series. There will be one, maybe like once a month. I have a total of 4 to go over. I have other ideas I want to do. If you're interested in those, let me know in the comments below. But they are going to be fan fiction or fan mixes of things, if that makes sense. So it's not going to be based off just one fanfic or whatever. It's a variety of things. But in any case, this is my interpretation of the images from the films, as well as a combination of that and the explanation of the description of the character of the book. So that being said, I'm just going to go over what made me think to do this and all that stuff, and then just show you all the different aspects to it. I did have a staff for it, but unfortunately, through the moves I've had since, I don't know where it is. If I ever find it, I might post a photo, but I really doubt it. I have no idea where it is, unfortunately. There's just been so much that has happened since I created this doll. But I will say, I had lots of fun making it. I didn't have any qualms with the author at the time, and I was really proud of how well this project turned out. So let me just show you how this looks. So this, and I apologize if I keep bumping into the camera, but I'm going to remove this. It doesn't belong to the character. Gosh, this is so flaky. But in any case, so this, I'm not a professional seamstress. This is hand sewn. Oh gosh, this is just falling apart. I don't like how flaky this is, I'm telling you. But I did make the buckles myself. This did fit. I don't know if this shrunk or something, but it did fit way better than it seems to. Oh, there we go. So it goes like this. This is removable. This is not attached. At least not the brown trench coat is not. But the rest of his outfit is completely attached. So I will say I consider myself quite the nerd, because I like a lot of different I will say, like, a lot of different movies and other things, so I do reference those within this project. So I'm thankful that that's the only thing that's ruined because I don't have to redo everything else. If I were to redo it, let me know if you'd like to see me do a redo of at least his trench coat, so you can get an idea of what I do. I will say I eyeballed it. I did not use a template of any kind. It just turned out really well. There's nothing perfect about this, but it is hand sewn, and it's totally fallen apart. Again, I will show photos of how it turned out as I was making it. So, but anyways, so what I did here is I went to, at the time we had a lot of Savers in my area. I live in the Chicagoland area. For whatever reason, they closed them all down. But what I did was I picked out a doll at Savers that nobody wanted, and I decided to make something out of him. I made it a him, not a her. And I attached yarn for hair, and I went with colors to depict the different aspects of the shades in the hair. And I forget what piece this is called. I want to say it's a kitchen washer or something like that. I'm so sorry. If you know what it is, let me know in the comments below. I'll try to find the original box it came in, or the container it came in when I picked it up. But it was an idea from an ex-boyfriend of mine from ages ago. I actually started making these altered dolls from 11 years ago, and he was my last and only finishly, like totally completed doll with shoes and everything. This is the only completed doll, but he's not the first that I ever tried making. But I loved the idea of making these eyes with these are googly eyes, and this is going to sound awful, but I did have to dissect the original eye out of the socket, and I think I did a pretty good job, in my opinion. Let me know what you think. But in any case, this character's real eye, or the non-mechanical looking eye, is actually supposed to be brown. So I decided to use this is hand painted with nail polish that was kind of on a brownish color, and then I added black in the center, and I just tried to put a gloss in it so it looked real. I don't know if you can see that very well. It looks really dark. And I decided, because he's supposed to be wearing a black vest, I tried to fabric dye his body, which ended up staining his skin, which doesn't really bother me because he generally wears the trench coat anyways, which unfortunately has, as you can see, fallen apart in the last several years. But everything else about this piece actually turned out really well. I would not recommend this. I did buy this from Joann's. I just have no idea why it's so bad like that right now. But anyways, for fun, I made these shoes from scratch. These are made with foam and then hand painted. I believe I sewed these, and then, or no, I hot glued them together and sewed, or something like that. I'm trying to remember. It's been a long time, so please forgive me. It was before the pandemic, so. But these are designed to fit only his feet in the shape, in the position that they are in. I also, if you could tell, I wrote on his feet. And the idea, or the concept of putting his name on his feet was inspired by a Disney movie. Let me know if you know which one in the comments below. These pockets, you could only fit so little in there, but there's these buttons here, but then this zipper is actually functional. And I did make these. I didn't want to make it so that you had to take them out, so instead I made them as buckles to just make it easier to. And I'm really delicate with it because I don't want it to come apart after all the work I put into it. But the pants are not removable. They are directly stitched onto the fabric body. And so is the vest. But you can unzip. And you have his wand, which does fit inside there, not the staff. Staff is way too big. I might redo the staff. If you want to see that, let me know in the comments below. This is the actor of the character that takes a potion to be this character. Let me know if you remember the name of the actor or the name of the character in the comments below if you're a fan. And then, of course, a spider that he tortures in the story. This is obviously from a Halloween store, so I just used that and put it in here. So these are his little goodies, if you will. And that is that. These are, like I said, these are all hand stitched. I don't know how I got that to fit. I seem to figure it out every time. So anyway, I am actually just winging my explanation of this whole thing, but I hope it makes sense. But I did enter into a contest at a local library, and this was before any controversy was going on with the author, and I can't, despite not agreeing with the author, I can't let go of this project. I'm relatively quite pleased with how well it turned out, and I've even had people tell me that this looks like, I mean, okay, before this started to appeal, I've had people tell me this looks like some pro made it, and it wasn't. I'm not a pro. I didn't create any templates for it. I'm sorry in advance, but if you want me to explain how I did that, let me know in the comments below, and I'll make another video for that, or I might make a new video with a totally different character. I think there's something on here in his hair that might have helped cause some issues. I'm gonna have to clean that out. I don't know what it is. Maybe it's... I'm not sure, but maybe it's candle wax. I have no idea, but it's... Unfortunately, this guy's been through a lot with my... I've actually moved several times in 10 years, so that might be the reason why he's not in the best of shape. But following this video, I'm actually going to go ahead and show you clips of the process of like each stage of creating it and stuff like that. And let me know if this is a idea that you are interested in. I have other projects that I've done that are altered dolls. And in case you're wondering, yes, this actually did win me a gift card. So I was really proud of that. It was the first time I ever won in any sort of art contest of any kind. I don't really consider myself that much of an artist, but I was really excited about that. So anyways, let me know what you think in the comments below, and let me know if this is a project you'd like to see more of. Thanks. I apologize, I don't have photos of before sewing the vest on, but here it is with just the vest and the zipper. The idea for how to do the eye and the zipper idea are both from an animated movie from back in 2009. Let me know if you know which one it is. Here he is with the trench coat before adding the long sleeves. And you can tell that the actual trench coat looks very pristine. There is no flaking of any kind. And here he is with the trench coat with the long sleeves, and he now has shoes as well. And the hair on top, that was actually just a tester. I wasn't even attaching it just yet. And here he is with the hair finally attached, as well as the eyes finalized, and he just looks great. If you enjoyed this video, please smash that like button and subscribe. And until next time, we'll see you in the next one. Thanks for watching. Bye.